How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to my personal channel. My name is Mike. This is the channel where I get in front of a camera and talk to you about whatever I want. Today, I'm going to tell you why millennials will likely be the wealthiest generation ever in history. Okay, now I'm not just shooting shots here. I want you to pay attention. Before I actually proceed, let's break down who is a millennial. Millennials, aka Generation Y. These are people who were born between 1981 and 1996. I'm a millennial. I was born in 89. So this video may sound biased, but please pay attention. A recent article I read on Forbes magazine actually prompted this video, and it talked about how millennials are getting set to basically outpace the previous generation, Generation X. These are the baby boomers as the wealthiest in the nation. And according to that article, it's mostly because millennials are set to inherit $68 trillion. Damn! Now, I'm not going to be a partaker in that personally because my parents, great as they are, they're not going to leave me and my siblings a lot of money because they belong to the working class most of my life. They do have a great retirement though. But let's continue with the video. I personally like to think that millennials will become the wealthiest anyway, regardless of the $68 trillion that they're set to inherit. And these are the reasons why. Now, some of you actually found out about me by watching my Zero to Millionaire at the age of 25. Chances are you've probably seen several of these videos on YouTube, and oftentimes it's a young face. Now, I don't think that's a coincidence. More younger people are becoming millionaires early on in their lives, and this is also including Generation Z. These are even younger people than myself. If you're born between 97 and 2012, you become in the Generation Z bracket, and you have more millionaires in the Generation Z bracket. Can you believe that? Now, I'll tell you the reason why this is the case, and it has nothing to do with inheritance. Most millennials like myself, we have a lot going for us when it comes to the resources and the time period in history that we actually grew up. You look at what's happening right now, we are living in the digital age, in the information age. What I mean by that is we have information readily available to us compared to, say, 50 or 40 years ago, where if you wanted to do even the simplest task when it comes to maybe starting a business or going through some legal channels, you would have to go through a lawyer's office, go to the library to get a book, just so many things that you'd have to basically get on your feet and get out and do. Whereas now you can literally do it in front of your computer. You can register a business online, you can register a bank account online, you can buy a car online, so many things that you can do without having to move one foot. And that's the benefit of living in a digital age, because everything is at the tip of your finger. But more importantly is that everything is moving at the speed of light. Information travels like this. And then the second side to that is the fact that you also can connect with other people like this. That's what social media makes happen. Think about the people that you've been able to connect with through social media. These are people that you generally may not even have access to any other way. I've been able to do business with people I met through social media. I've been able to find mentors with people I met through social media, and vice versa. And this is the benefit, again, of living in this day and time. And I'm going to emphasize social media a bit further because I don't want you to just think of 3 different platforms when you think of social media. If you're thinking about just YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, that's not what I'm talking about. Think of meetups. You can do meetups.com. Think of Clubhouse. If you're on the iOS, I've gotten so much education being in rooms on Clubhouse, which is absolutely free. And these are information that I would have paid thousands of dollars for going to 4 years of school, and I'm getting it for free at the comfort of my own home. And then when you think of the bigger players like YouTube, I've learned so much of what I know now in my career in the University of YouTube. I can easily search on Google whatever I need, and chances are I will find somebody talking about it and giving me the perfect review, the perfect class that I need to take to go do something with it. And these are all the benefits of living in this day and time. Again, a time where millennials are younger, and this is why we can propel ourselves from literally zero to millionaire status in a very short amount of time. And the last thing you should also consider is this idea of crypto and digital currency. If you're living in this day and time, I'm telling you, you need to take advantage of what's happening right now. I think a lot more millionaires will be made out of just buying crypto in 5 to 10 years than ever before. But chances are, if you are a baby boomer, you will be a lot more skeptical about digital currency than, say, somebody who's a millennial or that belongs to Generation Z. And the reason is because you've lived a much longer life. You've been through some things that maybe we haven't yet. But in this case, being less wise and having less experience can actually be a benefit to us. And I think that's what also allows younger people to go out and take a risk. That's how I really want to finish this video, is the fact that when you're young, you have the opportunity to take more risk. And I'll speak for myself also. I remember taking a lot more risks in my 20s. Some of the things I did a decade ago, I wouldn't even think twice about doing them now. I'm 32 this year. I have a family to think about now, so I have to tread a little bit more lightly whenever I'm making a decision or to get myself involved in an opportunity. My message to all of you out there, whether young or old, is the fact that you still have all of these same things available to you. We've got information literally at the tip of our fingers. You can learn any trade without having to go to college and sit in a classroom for 4 years or 5 years in some cases. You've got data available to you at the speed of light. You've got connections available to you at the speed of light. Social media can be known for a bunch of other crappy stuff, but honestly, if you look at this tool as something you can actually use to propel yourself and propel your wealth, use it wisely, because it is a tool. And also, you've got the cryptocurrency train, which to me is like the new gold rush. And I obviously encourage anyone who can afford to take that risk to get on that train. Even if you have to stand, you don't have to sit in it, just get on it and see where it takes you. Guys, these are the reasons why I think that millennials will be the richest and the wealthiest in history, because of all of these tools and resources that we have available to us. Honestly, I'm curious to see what you think. Do you think I'm speaking truth, or you think this is just a load of crap? Either way, let me know in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and please subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Again, my name is Mike, and I will catch you on the next video. Peace.